Alrighty, what is up, everybody? A little unexpected video here. I'm testing a couple of things out. First, I'm testing out my microphone, so hopefully the sound quality is like way better than it normally is. And what I also want to do is I want to show everybody how to use the Rocklahoma Campgrounds Map group, as I'm getting a lot of questions on where's the map, how do I access the map, how do I read it on this, that, and the other thing. I do want to say first and foremost that the Rocklahoma Campgrounds Map group has two different kinds of maps. First of all, it has an Excel spreadsheet where in the future updates, all of the campsites are going to be listed, and it also has like an aerial map, which I took Google Maps and put an overlay so you can see how all the rows are numbered, basically how all of the general layout is going to happen. So we are going to do a little demonstration here, show you how to get to that map group, and then also how to read the map. So hopefully this will clear up some questions. I'm also going to upload it to my YouTube channel, and you guys can feel free to share either this video or the YouTube channel. Remember, folks, Surviving Rocklahoma on YouTube, click that subscribe button and click the little bell next to it. So what we're going to do here, you want to start off at the Surviving Rocklahoma page, and I want to do this just so everybody can know. Now, you'll notice on the left-hand column, you can click on groups, and whenever you click on groups, you'll see two groups that I have affiliated. If you click on the Rocklahoma Facebook group, you can see now if you've already joined the group, everything's already unlocked for you. Now, if you need to join, be sure you click that join button. As long as you answer those screening questions, I'll let just about everybody in. And the reason I do the screening questions is because I try to filter out all the drama, all the bots out of the pages, and things like that that's not really going to be positive or proactive to the Rocklahoma community. So what we want to do is, once you're in the Rocklahoma Campgrounds Map group, click on the Files tab on the left-hand column. Now, once you have clicked on that Files tab, you'll see all of the past updates and all of that other stuff. And you can, including past Rocklahoma map groups, or excuse me, Rocklahoma maps going all the way back to 2016. Once again, big shout out to Brian Beck, who originally made the this map, and I have since taken over it once he stopped having time to mess with it and keep it up. And so I've expanded it and added all the pretty stuff that you guys come to know about it. So you can also see that there's a seating chart, so you guys can get a good idea of how everything should be set out. There's a sample packing list if you guys have no idea where to start on your packing. And then from also getting closer to the time, the unsanctioned screens, they will, I'm in the Rocklahoma files page, and under that files page you can see everything that's listed, including your Rocklahoma campground stage lineups, your past maps, the directory, all of this other stuff is all lined up through there. I would go ahead and click on the Rocklahoma map. You can see the notes of everything that I've updated in the past. I like to show all the notes of what I'm changing, because if you do enough of look at this map often enough, you can't really tell the notice little corrections, the different little updates I've done in the past. So I like to throw those notes in there every time I launch an update, and I try to do these like once or twice a month leading up to Rocklahoma, and in the months getting closer to Rocklahoma, I'll do them weekly. It just all depends on how many submissions, and I'll show you how to submit your campsite to this map group as we get closer. But for us right now, we want to click on the most recent update. And usually, now if you use Google Chrome, it'll appear down here on the bottom of your screen. So you click on there, and it will bring up the campgrounds map group. And now I'm showing, this is the aerial view, and you can hold the control button if you're on a computer. This will work best on an actual computer. Okay. Now I want to remind everybody, this is just a Google's map. And then I hopped in Photoshop and I did an overlay and show how all the rows are lined out and how they're numbered and all of that good stuff, and a general idea of the layout. It's not going to be to scale 100%. We're still leading up to Rocklahoma, so things are subject to change. The Roadhouse stage could vary. It may not be that far south on the property. Same goes, the Zen stage may not actually be the Zen stage. That's just who hosted it last year. And so that's just kind of a disclaimer I want to throw out there for this aerial map. Now you'll notice at the bottom of this Excel spreadsheet, there's tabs, included the overlay, and that one is printable. There'll also be a directory that's printable. And as people submit their campsites to this map group, this will fill up, and this will become more and more pages as things get listed. And same goes for events. For now, I know for a fact that our Mardi Gras 7th Annual Masquerade Party is going to be going on. So this tells you basically everything you need to know, where it's at, what campsite section, what campsites, what day, what time, all of this other stuff. Also, I will be having the annual Best Campsite Award as voted upon the people in the Rocklahoma Campgrounds Map group. Sorry about that there. And there is also the complete map group. Now this, remember folks, I can't stress it enough, this looks best under a computer, on a computer, but it does work on cell phones. I've tested it out on both Apple and Android, and you can zoom in and out, and all I'm doing is holding the control key on my keyboard and rolling the wheel ball. That's why it's kind of clicking around. Let me get back to a good view. Now this thing is massive, just like the Rocklahoma. Now this used to be on separate pages, but now I've got it all on one page so you guys can zoom in to whatever campsite you want. That's why it's flickering, guys. Sorry about that. I was zooming through there. But the whole property is mapped out in this Excel spreadsheet. And this is all information from you guys. So this is available in the Rocklahoma Campgrounds Map group. And also you can pay attention to the very bottom of that map group. I've got all of the Rocklahoma, I know you can't read it, you'll have to zoom in, but I've got all the Rocklahoma Campgrounds policies listed down there. Now all of these are completely ripped off of the rocklahoma.com website. So be sure that you're checking the rocklahoma.com website. Click on the info tab and you'll get all of these policies. That's where all of this came from verbatim. I just copied and pasted on here. So it's available for all of you guys. But I just kind of wanted to show everybody how to access this, how to read it. It's best on a computer, but it will work on a cell phone such as an iPhone or Samsung or anything that you guys might typically use. But there's 3 different tabs. This complete map is not going to be printable. It's not printer friendly. The directory tab and the overview tab are both printable. You can print those out if you want to use them, laminate them. Some people laminated them last year, and they said that they used those all weekend. But I just kind of wanted to give you guys a demonstration on how to actually access that map group. It's through the Rocklahoma Campgrounds Map. Click on Files. You'll see the Rocklahoma 2020 Rocklahoma Map. And there's updates that come out every maybe a couple times per month. And the next one will be coming out January 27th. What I'm going to do is, if you go to the discussion or whenever you pull up the page, you can see what's pinned and you can see the campsite submission post. That's where you're going to post any campsites that you guys want listed on the map. So it needs to be your own campsite. Don't suggest other people's, although you can feel free to tag them in that map that post, and I've already got some submissions there, and so I'm going to go through the maps probably tonight and add all of those to the list, and you guys can find it right there in the files. So that's there for you guys' reference. And other than that, I can't wait to talk to everybody tomorrow, and make sure you follow the Facebook page, Surviving Rocklahoma. This will be listed on YouTube. Check out the YouTube channel. And remember, tomorrow is the 22nd. That's when we're supposed to see the lineup. Big Mad Morning Show on KMOD is going to announce it first at 7 a.m. approximately, according to all of the announcements. And you guys, you'll know what I know, and then I'll share it, their post, onto the Surviving Rocklahoma page. And then this coming Sunday, January 26th, Thunder Underground is going to be joining me on Surviving Rocklahoma Live, 9 o'clock Sunday, January 27th. We'll be going over the lineup. Be sure you head on over to the Thunder Underground Facebook page or thethunderunderground.com. They've got a sneak peek. If you want to know who's playing and who's headlining the DEB Concerts Roadhouse stage, go check out their podcast, because Doug Burgess was on there and he dropped the names of those that he booked for his stage. So go check them out, give them a like, and then come back to Surviving Rocklahoma. Be sure you hit that like button. Check out the YouTube page, hit the subscribe button. And also, this podcast, or the podcast, has been pushed. It is now available on Spotify, Google Podcasts, and all of those podcast catchers, iTunes. I'm waiting on iHeartRadio, and then we'll be listed on there. So be sure you hit those. However you listen to your podcast, you can find me on there in the coming weeks. But until then, I will see all of you guys Sunday. You know what? I'm probably going to do another video probably tomorrow and show you guys how to do the Discord. But until next time, rock on.